This is Autoline Daily, the show dedicated to enthusiasts of the global automotive industry. General Motors has already announced plans to come out with an electric version of the Silverado, so it comes as no surprise that the automaker confirmed it will introduce a full-size electric pickup from GMC. It didn't provide details on when it would hit the market or if it will still be called the Sierra, but Auto Forecast Solutions says it will go into production in 2023 at GM's Factory Zero Detroit Hamtramck plant, which will also produce the GMC Hummer EV truck and SUV, the electric Silverado, and the Cruise Origin autonomous shuttle. Well, we all knew this was coming, but yesterday Chevrolet made it official. The Corvette Z06 is coming out as a 2023 model year vehicle. For now, Chevy is just teasing us with this logo and an audio clip of the exhaust, so we don't have any more details than that. But at the end of the audio clip, when you can hear the engine backing off and burbling, it sure sounds like a flat playing crank to us. Let us know what you think. Baidu officially opened its Robotaxi service in Guangzhou, China. Called Baidu Apollo Robotaxi, it runs routes that go past schools, hospitals, parks, hotels, offices, and more. It operates from 9:30 a.m. to 11 p.m., and users have 237 pickup and drop-off points to choose from. It's also running Robotaxi services in 3 other Chinese cities, including Beijing, and it could be coming to America. Baidu says it has extensively tested its autonomous system in the United States. Stellantis is making some major moves when it comes to making Jeeps. It reports that the Jeep Cherokee will be moved from Belvidere, Illinois to Toluca, Mexico in late 2024. That's about the same time that the Jeep Compass will be moved out of Toluca and go to Windsor, Canada instead.
The age of silicones began at Wacker more than 70 years ago. Whether you're looking for thermal management of battery systems or the protection of electronics, let your innovations be powered by Wacker silicones. Visit us at wacker.com. E-mobility powered by Wacker silicones.
We want to know what drives your testing. OTA, connected car, diagnostics, remote testing. Intrepid Control Systems is here to help you work from anywhere. Intrepid Control Systems, driven by your data.
The United States wants its own supply chain for lithium to make EV batteries, but it's not going to be easy. North Carolina used to produce lithium until low prices forced them to close. Now, with lithium prices skyrocketing, a mining company called Piedmont wants to open a new mine there. It has a contract with Tesla to supply lithium to the automaker's gigafactory in Texas. But county commissioners in Gaston County near Charlotte may block the mine. They're worried about noise, dust, and vibration. There's about 3% lithium in the hard rock at the North Carolina mines, meaning about 97% of what gets mined gets dumped. Piedmont believes that the mine can produce enough lithium to make 3 million EVs a year. In November of last year, we reported that VW was dropping the Passat from the American market. So it's sending the sedan off with a bang. VW will make 1,973 limited edition versions of the Passat, which is an homage to the year the Passat launched in Germany. They feature one of 4 unique paint colors, along with special wheels and mirror caps. Inside, the seats have tags that say one of 1,973 and Chattanooga 2011, as well as a unique cup holder mat with an aerial line drawing of VW's Chattanooga factory and a map of the city. That's where the sedan has been made for the last 20 years, but the plant is becoming the company's hub for EV assembly in North America. And perhaps this could be one of those EVs that's built at the plant. A speech that was written and published by VW CEO Herbert Diess confirmed that it will introduce an Atlas-sized electric crossover called the ID.8. It's expected to have 3 rows and be built on VW's MEB platform. But now you know as much as we do, and we'll have to wait for more details. And in related news, the VW Group announced it more than doubled battery electric vehicle sales in the first half of 2021 compared to last year. The group delivered nearly 171,000 BEVs through June, about 3/4 of which went to Europe. The US and China made up the most of the remaining deliveries. Not surprisingly, the VW brand led the way, followed by Audi, Porsche, Skoda, and Seat. The company also significantly boosted plug-in hybrid sales. It delivered more than 171,000 PHEVs in the first half of the year, up over 200% from a year ago. Porsche revealed the refreshed version of the Macan. In the styling department, it pretty much looks the same, but you may notice a few tweaks here and there. Same goes for the interior. It's mostly unchanged. But the center console has been reworked and features touch controls rather than buttons. The bigger changes are under the skin. Base Macans come with a newly developed turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that makes about 260 horsepower and helps the SUV hit 100 kilometers an hour in 6.2 seconds. The other engine, a twin-turbo 2.9-liter V6, which comes in 2 outputs, has been tuned to put out a bunch more power. The version in the Macan S makes around 375 horsepower, about 25 more than before, while the top-of-the-line GTS model produces roughly 435 horsepower, nearly 60 horsepower more. That setup allows the GTS to go from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.3 seconds. All engines are mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and all-wheel drive. Deliveries of the new Macan are first scheduled to start in Europe this October. There are a lot of approaches automakers can take to unlock new revenue streams using connected car technology. And here's a couple of different ways Audi and Ford are attempting to do that. Audi hopes that its traffic light information, or TLI system, will be a technology that gets customers to sign up for its in-vehicle Wi-Fi subscription. TLI basically allows the vehicle to talk with traffic lights so a driver can ride the so-called green wave. Either a countdown will pop up on the dash to tell the driver when the light is going to turn green, or a speed recommendation suggests how fast to drive within the limits to reach the next green light efficiently. A US DOT report says minimizing stop-and-go driving can improve fuel efficiency as much as 15%. TLI uses data from connected traffic signals, of which there's more than 22,000 across the US, and new connected intersections have recently gone up in New York City, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. There's also areas across Canada and parts of Europe where it will work as well. And now let's switch over to Ford, who hopes to create a tool using connected car data it can sell to transportation departments that will help them improve street safety. It found that connected vehicle data, like where harsh acceleration, braking, and turning events occur, shows a strong correlation with reported crash patterns. Currently, many major city planners and engineers rely on crash data that's reported to police, which can be a year old, to figure out where to make improvements. With connected car data, the information would always be up to date and can help show unsafe patterns or indicate problem areas. Also, current data from connected vehicles could show if previous changes made improvements. On top of making streets safer, Ford thinks using connected car data will help cities save time and money. Can EV batteries get recycled quickly and profitably? Well, yes, they can, according to Li-Cycle. And that's the Canadian company that was selected by General Motors and LG Chem to provide them with recycled battery materials. AJ Kochar, the CEO of Li-Cycle, will be our guest on Autoline After Hours this Thursday. So join John and Gary and learn how Li-Cycle can remove one of the barriers to EV adoption. But that wraps up today's show. Thank you for watching.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, solutions for your journey. Intrepid Control Systems, over-the-air engineering, boost your game. Wacker, creating tomorrow's solutions. And by Magna.